There is a new AI tool that can do things that ChatGPT simply can't. With just one sentence, it can plan, design code, generate images, and build a fully interactive app all on its own, and it's completely free to use. It's called OK Computer, an agent built by Moonshot AI. Their latest model just beat GPT on frontier benchmarks, and they already have more than 90 million users worldwide. But today we're focusing on one thing: what this agent, OK Computer, can actually do. In this video, I will share two things I've built with this agent. First, an interactive UX portfolio page for freelancers called Toolshed. Second, a mobile-friendly mini app that answers the question many of us ask every week: what should I build? This tool is perfect for solo creators or anyone wanting to start a small business. You bring the ideas, and the AI acts like your entire team. I'll show you how to use it step by step, and at the end, I'll share a few tips to help you get even better results. So make sure you stick around. For the first project, I asked OK Computer to create a subpage for a freelancer portfolio that acted as an online toolshed. I wanted a 3D interactive tool wall where each tool represents a skill or service, with hover or tab previews for projects that used each skill. I also asked for a simple way to show how recently each skill was used, so I conveyed all of this through this detailed prompt and then shared it with OK Computer. OK Computer started by planning the entire build. It created a project structure and an interaction design document that laid out how the tool wall, the animations, and the project previews should work together. So its project structure to-do list is nice because as it begins to build, you can follow along with this list and know exactly what OK Computer is doing. So it began also generating the interaction code, it began creating the tool data, and these are all just the planning files. So then it also created an interaction design document that guides the development of the 3D tool wall experience. So this is all of my interactions throughout the site. And then it also researched and structured the tool data and wrote the code here. Next, it began generating visuals for the portfolio, which is super helpful. This saves me time from going outside of Kimi and having to find stock images or icons for every tool. So this included hero images, abstract graphics, UI concept, and other assets that would give the page a more consistent visual identity. This is one of the most interesting parts of the process because it helps to find a style for the entire page before any code is written. So I have my hero image here that was generated, and then it moves on to the design style guide. So this is the full design style guide. This document sets a tone for typography, spacing, color choices, and visual language of the toolshed. This guide helped keep everything cohesive as the build continued. So we have all of our different aspect ratios, we have accessibility, we have our toolbars or filter bars. This is every element of our site. So once the design direction was in place, OK Computer generated the actual HTML and the JavaScript for 3D tool wall. It assembled the layout, added the interaction logic, and built the filtering and scrolling behavior. So we have all of this code that was generated, and then same for our HTML. And then after it wrote this code, it deployed the website so that I could see the page live. Let's take a look at the first version. And for this first version, it has all of the interactions working. The layout feels really clean and super intentional. So like I mentioned in the prompt, if I hover over these, I can see the actual project case studies. So I have TypeScript, Python, data visualization, Tailwind CSS, Zapier integration. And then I can also filter these, and I have my delayed load up so that you can see which one I've used most recently: backend, design, data, growth, automation. So it's all filtered for me. And then I can also view all of my project case studies here. And then I had all of these really nice images generated for me. These look great. They're aligned with each of them. So I have mobile banking app design. I have this nice dashboard image, and then we also have challenges, solutions, results, and then our tags for each of our project case studies. The final toolshed page looks impressive and very well crafted. The style feels consistent from top to bottom, and the interactions feel smooth. The tool wall is filterable, the project previews appear clearly, and the glow effects communicate recency without feeling too distracting. And the design language across the entire page feels polished and thoughtful, so it gives them directions of how you should interact with all of these. Now, if we go back to Kimi and preview this, we can also see it on mobile. So this is what it will look like on mobile. Everything is very cleanly adapted. The layout reorganizes itself. The interactions still feel natural, and the entire page keeps the same visual identity on smaller screens. So this is all working really well. I can still see all of my case studies. I can filter, and the same interactions are happening. Overall, OK Computer treated this like a creative design and development task. It planned, it created assets, it built the structure, and assembled everything into a page that looks and feels like a real portfolio experience. Now let me show you something very different, a small utility tool that produces product ideas based on simple inputs. Okay, so for the second project, I wanted something simple and useful. A small mobile-friendly app called What Should I Build? That helps generate project ideas. I gave OK Computer a clear prompt with 3 inputs: the audience, the problem type, and the build size. OK Computer started by creating the structure for the app. So, like in the previous example, it created a to-do list with about 11 steps, and it set up the input controls and mapped out how the idea cards would be generated. It also created a plan of how the layout should work on a phone, which helped keep everything readable and clean. So we have our to-do list, analyze requirements of plan app structure, design user interaction flow, research project ideas, define design style, create project outline, generate hero images, build a HTML, implement idea generation logic and card display, add save functionality and saved ideas section, implement copy, and then test interactions and deploy the app. So next, it built a database of idea templates. These covered a variety of audiences, problem types, and build sizes, and this gave the app enough flexibility to produce ideas that feel focused and relevant. So as you can see, it went through the logic, and then it was able to create a comprehensive database of 45 project ideas, and then began working on the design style for the app. So we have our design file, we have interactive elements, layout principles, mobile optimizations, background treatment, and accessibility features, as well as typography and animation effects. Then it moved on to generating our images just like our last project. So here it's creating our logo, and then we also have a background pattern for the mobile app interface, which is abstract, and this looks great. It used this image to guide the style and the tone of the interface. I did not ask for a theme, but it created one anyway, which helped the app feel more put together. After that, it began building the layout. It created the input selectors, the generate ideas flow, and the idea card design. The styling is simple and clean, which worked well for mobile. And then finally, I got a confirmation that my app is live. So let's take a look at this here. Okay, so here is our mini app. We have some hero text, find your next project, and then some subtext. Answer 3 questions to get personalized project ideas tailored just for you. So our first question that we need to answer is who we're building for. We can choose from creators, small businesses, or students. I'm going to choose small business. What type of problem? Content, analytics, finance. Let's do analytics. And then how big should it be? Should this be a weekend project, a month-long project, or a multi-month project? Let's choose medium, and then we'll click generate ideas, and we get an idea back. We got the idea of a business intelligence dashboard, comprehensive analytics dashboard for business performance monitoring, and then we have some key features as well as our target user. So if we like this idea, we can easily save it and it'll fall into our saved ideas. We could also copy all of these to our clipboard, or we could clear them. And then now we can start over on saving our ideas. So this looks really great. Let's take a look at how it looks on mobile, since I mentioned that mobile was important to me. So I can switch my preview mode, and this is how the mobile interaction looks. So the user can slide between all of the options, same for our problem and how big it should be. So we could do medium, let's do content and developers, and then we could generate our ideas here. We also have our collection of saved ideas, but this looks really great. What I like about this build is that OK Computer did so much more than produce a basic generator. It created a theme, it improved the design, it added animations, and responded to refinements without breaking the layout. It handled the structure, the visuals, and the functionality all in one place. So these 2 builds highlight how OK Computer approaches interactive work. It plans deeply, it creates assets, it writes the code, and produces finished projects that feel more thoughtful and more visually cohesive than quick template tools. Now, I just want to show you quickly OK Computer in action. So what we're going to do is open this sidebar and click New Chat. So here we'll be on Kimi.com. And what we're going to do is select OK Computer to ensure that we're using the agent. Now, OK Computer is skilled in creating web apps, mobile apps, data visualization, slides, and even creative web pages. I'm going to choose from one of these inspiration prompts. So I'm going to choose a web app, and the prompt is build an interactive tarot card reading website where users can draw cards and get interpretations, with every tarot card redesigned and regenerated in an Art Nouveau aesthetic. So I'll send this. OK Computer is going to begin starting up. So it's going to follow the same steps that I showed you in the last two examples. So it's going to write to the do, and then it's going to move on with design, research, planning, and then generating the code. Okay, so it confirmed that it saw our prompt, and then it's writing our to-do. Okay, so we got 11 different tasks, and then we can also track the task project. So as you can see, it's already working on task 1, which is creating the interaction design for this experience. Next, it's began researching tarot card meanings and researching the aesthetic that I mentioned to inform the visual design and content creation. So as you can see, it's searching across more than 30 web pages to educate itself on the visual design and these tarot cards. Then it begins generating the project outline structure. Okay, and then it's going to begin generating our images. Okay, so we got a confirmation that it successfully generated all of our 22 tarot cards. And then now it's creating the main landing page with the mystical design and interactive elements. So it's writing our HTML code here. And then if we take a look at our to-do list, it's moving through each task. So we have 5 out of 11 completed, and then we can watch as the HTML code is generated. Next, it's going to create the main JavaScript file with all of our interactive functionality. So we have all of our animations, we have all of our different logic being generated. Okay, so we got a confirmation that all the files are created, and then now it's going to test our website by starting a local server and then deploying it. So we got our version 1 published. Let's take a look at it. And then we can also take a look at any of the files in this task so we can view them, or we could download them. Okay, so we got our V1 back. Let's take a look at this. We have divine guidance awaits. Begin your reading, explore the cards. So these are all of the images that OK Computer generated for us. So we have all of our tarot cards. They're all in the same design style. They look amazing. And we can go and look at all of these. We have information and details on each of them. We can filter all of these cards: transformation, wisdom, challenges. If I go to home, it gives you a choose your path. We have all of our different cards in a gallery style. And then we also have an ICTA. So let's take a look at this live on the web. So our desktop view looks great as well. The gallery looks great. Let's take a look at the reading. So if we go to reading, we can choose our path to begin our journey. So let's choose our type of reading. We can just say advice and shuffle the deck. We have some really nice interactions and animations. And then we can click on these cards. We could start it over. So we have a really nice interactive page here. This looks amazing, and it took maybe just about 5 minutes to build. So we have a very intentional and thought through webpage. Okay, so let's do a quick summary. Working with OK Computer feels different from any other AI tool I've used. It does not rush to generate a quick template. It takes time to understand the project and then build something that feels intentional. It creates a plan, it generates assets, it writes code, and it pulls everything together into a working experience. I think this really opens up a lot of possibilities for solo creators, whether you're a freelancer looking for new ways to showcase your work, or someone's wanting to start a small business. These examples from their website show how it can generate full brand sites across categories from e-commerce to SaaS. And the best part is you don't need to install anything or set up an environment. Just open the Kimi website, click OK Computer, and start with a simple idea. It'll turn into a working project right in front of you. Now let's discuss a few tips when using OK Computer so you always get the best results. First, a clear prompt works best. Describe the layout and behavior that you want. Let OK Computer plan the structure. Use short follow-ups for refinements. It handles the technical work for you. Second, try to describe the experience that you want, not just the final result. OK Computer works best when it understands the flow of the user journey. If you can explain what the user should feel or see at each step, the output becomes more polished. Third, give your project a clear theme or identity. OK Computer can generate visual elements and structure around a central idea. A defined concept such as a portfolio page, a tool, or a creative showcase helps it produce more cohesive results. So in conclusion, if you want to experiment with new ideas or test what AI can create when it has the freedom to think and build, I recommend trying OK Computer. The link will be down below in the description, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. Feel free to like the video, leave a comment, or share your own builds. I would love to see what you create with OK Computer. See you in the next one.